In this video, I'm going to break down 4 things in the insurance industry that you will hear all the time that aren't exactly what they seem.
This video is brought to you by none other than Hire Heroes, you guys. Hire Heroes is your one-stop shop when it comes to virtual staffing and making sure that you have qualified talent with your business. One thing that I love about Hire Heroes, you guys, is they've actually gone through the process already of vetting and making sure that your staff member is well trained to best fit your needs. Whether you need help with social media work, posting things on your accounts, responding to people that send messages to your social media accounts, whether you need help with data entry or a multitude of other things that they're qualified to do, Hire Heroes has got you covered. If you're having trouble finding quality talent and number 2, affording to be able to run payroll for that talent, Hire Heroes has got you covered with an affordable alternative to have a virtual assistant working for your business. There's a link down in the description of this video to where you can learn more about getting your own VA through Hire Heroes. I certainly recommend it. They're what we use in our business for all of our virtual assistant needs, and you will want to make sure that you check them out today.
There's so much jargon that happens in the Medicare space today, and you hear it from all sides. You hear it from everybody that you talk to. You hear it from FMOs, you hear it from recruiters, and you just hear it from people that are snakes in the grass, okay? So I'm going to kind of break down these 4 things, and I'm going to start going one by one. So let's, without further ado, number 1 is quoting and enrollment tools. All kinds of FMOs say we have our own quoting and enrollment tools. You're going to have free access to these. They're exclusive to us. I've got news for you guys. Everybody uses the same quoting and enrollment tools in the Medicare space. They are all using a combination of 3, okay? 3. 1, Sunfire softwares. Okay, Sunfire is used to quote and enroll Medicare Advantage and Part D prescription drug plans. You can also do scope of appointments. You can do text enrollments, things like that. It is a very cool and very good software, but you can get it almost anywhere these days. Number 2 of those softwares is Connecture. Does the same thing as Sunfire, although some people just prefer it more. It's kind of like, which one do you like the taste better, right? Apples or oranges. Number 3 is CSG Actuarial. CSG Actuarial is actually owned by Integrity these days, and CSG Actuarial is typically going to be a company that does quoting for ancillary products like Medicare supplements, final expense, dental. And what FMOs will do is they will take these platforms, they'll integrate them into a website, then give you a login for it, and they'll call it something else. So you don't realize it's Sunfire, Connecture, CSG. And every FMO is usually going to give you either Sunfire or Connecture and CSG. Usually it's going to be 2. A lot of FMOs that are like in the Integrity world, right? They're owned by Integrity partners. They're going to give you all 3 in the form of Medicare Center. So all FMOs give you the same quoting and enrollment tools and make it seem like it's unique and special. It's kind of the same thing everywhere. Number 2, if the FMO is willing to give you a free CRM, maybe they're willing to give you a Go High Level, or maybe they're just willing to pay for a CRM. Maybe it's something that they built that's their own internal thing. Whatever it might be, it isn't worth it. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, Christian, a free CRM, why wouldn't I want a free CRM? I'll explain this to you. Anytime you put all of your client data, your leads, your company data, all this intimate information into a CRM, and that's where you're relying to house your information, right, your data, you're putting all of the trust into your FMO that they're not going to take that information. Maybe they sell it. Maybe they internally try to move your clients without you knowing about it. Now, I'm not saying there's anyone in particular that I'm thinking about that do this per se, but it does happen in our space. And the most important thing too is, like, let's say you want to leave. Let's say things don't go well. Let's say your FMO is trustworthy and they don't go into your data and use it for malice purposes. But let's say one day you want to leave and all of your information is housed in a CRM that they own. Well, the second you say you want to leave and they release you, what are they going to do? They're going to close access to this free CRM. They control it. They hold all the cards. They hold all the power. And even if you have time to get the information out of it, it's a big, big pain and inconvenience. It's worth it to pay Pay for a CRM that you control, that's not tied to any upline or FMO. Stop being a cheapskate and pay for your damn CRM. It will be worth it, and all legitimate professionals pay for their own CRM. Number 3, free leads normally means lower compensation. All the time you'll hear some recruiter being like, if you go with us, we'll give you free leads. Oftentimes these leads are going to be low quality, and it comes with a price. There's so many recruiters out there that will contract you as a captive or an LOA agent without you even knowing it, with no salary or anything of that kind, and they'll do it in exchange for free leads. What that means is your commissions go to them. You assign your commissions to them without even realizing it. The commission goes to them, and they'll pay you 75% of what you could get at street level, all in exchange for free leads. When you look at it, all the money that you could be using that they're taking off the top, you could just use to buy your own leads. Also, on top of that, you don't want to rely on your FMO and your upline for leads. It's the old saying about having a hunter learn to fish, right? Catch a fish for a man and he'll eat for a day. Teach him how to fish and he'll eat forever, right? You don't want to depend on your upline or FMO for leads. And if they're willing to give you leads with no extra strings attached or anything like that, it usually means that you're giving up something on the back end that you don't even realize. Don't value something like that. Value somebody that's willing to be transparent with you and teach you how to get leads, and teach you where to buy leads, and teach you how to generate leads, teach you how to build a business. Number 4, anybody can call themselves an FMO these days. FMO stands for Field Marketing Organization. The term has really kind of been diluted, if you will. An FMO back in the day used to mean a top of hierarchy organization, an organization that is top of hierarchy direct to the insurance company. And nowadays, an FMO could just mean anybody that's recruiting. There are people in this business that have 10 agents working with them that call themselves an FMO. Just because someone says, I'm an FMO, doesn't mean they're a legitimate large organization and can be in the same category as the top of hierarchy IMOs, FMOs, NMAs in our industry these days that have 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 agents contracted with them. You don't know if they have 10, 20, 30 agents. So understand that just because someone says they're an FMO doesn't mean they really are an FMO. I mean, the definition of it is just become very diluted over the years. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this information, you might want to pick up a ticket to the Six Figure Medicare Agent Summit. It's my conference happening in June 9th and 10th. It's happening here in Salt Lake City, actually, where my offices are located. And we still have some tickets left. We'd love to see you guys come out. It's a 2-day event where we have 17 incredible top of the industry experts coming out to speak and deliver you massive value and information. The networking will be off the chain. The events happening around it and the activities will be ridiculous. It's going to be the best event in our space in 2023, I assure you. Get your tickets now. Get your hotel room secured. We'd love to see you in person. We still have some left, but we have a lot of people that have already enrolled to be at the Six Figure Medicare Agent Summit. And if you like this video, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Comment your thoughts below. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Here's to your success and your abundance, and we'll see you at the top. Thanks, guys.